I thought that following my depressed meltdown last night after watching Lords of Chaos, I hope you enjoyed that video. It cost me a bit of my sanity. We do something a little bit more fun and lighthearted, and hopefully I won't go completely fucking insane. So,
Now, because I can never get a hold of other players, I'm just going to go with one-on-one with Elliot for some good old D&D/Pathfinder action. And we're going to actually complete Rise of the Rune Lords 1v1.
because how many
And it
times have
doesn't
I
matter how many characters he uses.
been? But how many times have I been on his ass? You know, come on, let's do more Pathfinder.
Yeah. Well, we're going to get there.
Yay! That makes me happy.
So we're going to go over the new sheets and stuff. Let's see. As always, with every fucking character, I make certain you start off with 118 stat. Let's see. And that is an actual 17. That is a 16. So far, this guy's not going to suck. That is also a 16. Fuck. All right. An 11. I'm doing 4d6 drop. Ooh, even better. Another. No, this is 12. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. That character has their rolls. I always give out 118 because I always want to make certain someone's got everything they want. For the next character, reroll that one. This is glorious. That is a 7. Good. This one's gonna suck. I got listed as the first one you'll use. Okay, 11. The fun part is just the roll die before you get there. 15. Another 17. Ooh, nice one. You are a winner. You got a 5. I'm not. So you have 2 shit stats. This one's gonna be fun. For me, at least. And keep in mind, he's inexperienced at rolling up characters, so yeah. All right, you actually got 2 18s. The auto one I give you, and another one that was actually rolled. That was a 6. Fuck. So this guy's going to be really good at two things, suck at one thing. A 10. That one's average. Oh God, if I was playing Yahtzee. A 3. That is the lowest roll you can get. Like I said, if I was playing Yahtzee, that would have been like the winner.
Oh, there you
Unfortunately, you got the loser. Because it's D&D.
Oh, there you go.
All right, that's a 15. All right, and one last character to do. Just rolling for stats. We'll figure out where they go later. Okay. Oh, God. 9. That's not half. It's a negative, but it's not the worst. 9. The auto 18. 16. 17. 12. And one more. Now get our stats for the first 4 characters. Another 9. These are going to be your dipshit losers. All right. There we go. All right. Now I got them all lined up in the order. Here, let's get down to business.
Oh boy.
Now you finally get to make some choices, because I've done some of the die rolling.
Yay, I get to choose. Choose wisely, or you will be raped by a kangaroo.
Yes, you will be raped by a kangaroo. Now we got some races to go over. Your first character that we are going to draw up. The one with the one with the 7 and the 5 in it.
Great. That gives me a lot of confidence.
It should. These are the kind of stats that make the DM smile. It is your job to beat me. It is my job to kill you.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna try as hard as I can to
All
beat.
right. So, whenever you think of some sort of fantasy or alien race, what do you think?
Um,
For someone's got 2 dummied out stats.
something with tentacles.
Mm, you want tentacles.
Yeah, why not? Tentacles are fun. That's literally just the first thing that popped into my mind. That's the
All right, let's see here. You might actually be I think it's this one. God damn it, where the fuck's the thing that has the list? I'm looking for something with tentacles, damn it. I know they got one. But it is not showing up on these lists because the damn website I usually use is down. Is it back up? No. Okay. Well, we're going to leave that out of the whole park. Anything else you think of?
I don't really wings.
You want wings? We can get you wings.
Usually, fantasy things have wings. At least that's what power metal bands tell me.
Yes, we can get you wings. All right, we got the Strix. They are human neighbors tell horrific tales of slaughter woven with frightened suspicion when speaking of Strix.
Ooh.
The Strix are just pissed off at humans for struggling for land and resources. For ages, humans invaded Strix lands, fighting bloody battles against fierce black-skinned creatures they thought to be winged devils.
I liked winged devils.
They have developed a hatred for humankind and now fiercely protect their dwindling numbers.
I hate humans.
All right, so yeah, there we go. That should work nicely for you.
Yes. Winged devils are always fun. Especially if you're a fan of H.P. Lovecraft.
Okay, we got Strix up there. Excellent. Strix get 2 dexterity minus 2 charisma.
Yeah, we were talking about off air about how whatever character I play will hate elves based on the first D&D thing.
Oh yeah.
And he said that everyone hates elves.
Oh yeah. Like you either totally love them and only play elves, or you totally hate them because they're kind of the play on the hippie aristocrat kind of thing. That's the whole spiel. And whenever I start doing my homebrew kind of shit, which I'll eventually get out there, I drew them up to be pure hippie, with like even other elven races hating the high elves. Like all of them. They're like, you're just too annoying. Like I'd rather side with the drow than you. And I fucking hate the drow.
For me, it's just petty revenge, and I get it because it was actually not an elf. It was just it was a human controlling an elf, but she betrayed me, so therefore, every
And not
character
in a
will hate.
fun way.
No, not in a fun way. In a like really annoying, half-hearted way. So yes, I have to hate elves now.
I think part of that was like her thing with not knowing.
Yeah.
They're medium with a base speed 30. Base speed 30. Fly speed 60. Average. Okay. You only know the language Strix. You'll need an intelligence score to learn any other language, which means there's nothing that you'll be able to communicate with unless you get at least a 12 to intelligence.
Do these things like to have sex with various life forms?
They hate anything that is not them.
Well, I
Apparently.
I didn't say anything about love. I said sex.
Perception and stealth.
Yeah. I didn't say anything about love. Fuck, you can hate things you have sex with. Plenty of married people go through that.
Oh yeah, you can always pull a boink, yes.
Because I like to do the whole, pillage thing. And
Yep, +2 versus illusions. That's good. You also get +1 versus humans.
impregnate humans with my half human hybrids that are infected with the voices. Oh god.
That's gonna be your hatred bonus. So you get +1 versus humans. Dark vision 60 and low light. That's a nice combo.
Okay, thanks for tip. Okay.
So yay.
I'd like to corrupt and randomly impregnate things.
All right, so we got classes. Okay, now what do you want this guy to be? Give me an idea, and I can point you in a direction.
Well, I don't know what these creatures really are. Like, can I be anything, or I mean?
I'll let you be anything. You know,
Okay, so I don't
you're just a humanoid bird kind of creature that hates humans and is going to be helping humans for a little bit for whatever reason.
to impregnate them with half bird, half human hybrids. Duh. That's
There he
his
goes.
ulterior motive. He wants to create hellspawn. See, I'm good at coming up with things on the fly. I'm not sure.
Okay. We have barbarian, bard, cleric, druid, fighter, monk. Anti-paladin would be better suited for you. Ranger, rogue, sorcerer, wizard, alchemist, cavalier, gunslinger, inquisitor, magus, oracle, shifter. Now we're not going to avoid shifter, but summoner's okay.
I've never been
Vigilant.
what is an anti-paladin?
It's the same thing as a paladin, only the evil variety.
All
It
right.
is a mostly martial character that gets some blessings from the divine.
Yeah, that sounds kind of interesting. It's also something I've never done before. I've done the whole fighting thing, and I've done
Well, this is a fighter
well, yeah, but you know what I mean. It's a different kind of.
because you get the aura of evil, detect good, and smite good.
Oh, I like
Touch
the
of
aura.
corruption, unholy resilience, aura of cowardice. You just get to select some cruelties. Plague bringer. You get to channel negative energy. Smite good twice per day. You select your fiendish boon and another cruelty.
Sounds fun. Let's do it.
All right. Okay, so you are now anti-paladin,
Yes.
also known as the Black Guard. Okay. Your hit die is D10. Uh, 61525. Okay. You'll definitely detect as evil. I
I was wondering why it sounded so punky with the Bully Boys.
Oh, yeah. All right. Smite good. You select one guy that happens to be of good alignment,
Okay.
and you can always tell who's the good guy.
Yeah.
And I will be re-rigging some of the damn alignment so this becomes useful because the campaign's set up for you to be the hero fighting evil. There'll still be some evil villains, but there'll also be the good guys trying to thwart you.
We'll be incorporating the voices somehow, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
In fact, you could be the first anti-paladin summoned to serve them.
without meaning to brag or to my own horn, that was a fucking fantastic idea I came up with.
Mm-hmm.
Like yeah, it
Sexually transmitted religion is fun.
I do good work at 3 in the morning. While other
Mm-hmm.
times I'm hopeless, but so yes, his thing will be attempting to create human bird hybrids with the voices. And that's why he will help the humans. That is his ulterior motive.
Ooh, cool. Holy resilience gives you plus charisma to saves. So you're going to definitely want to be a charismatic character because everything's being dumped into charisma.
Yeah, well, he can actually convince people.
Uh-huh.
Whereas I'm a mouth breathing idiot who talks about Satan too much, so I can't convince anyone.
Okay. Good on here. You have touch of corruption. Which pretty much you touch someone a few times per day.
Yes.
And you just slap someone and it hurts them for several d6 damage.
Nice. I at least want one character with some form of mind control power because I think it would be fucking hilarious to convert people to evil.
Oh yeah, well, we'll just get the next guy to do that.
Okay.
This guy's Mr. Combatant. I am the bird that hates people and wants to mate. Everyone's gonna get knocked up with evil birds now.
Yes.
The voices have called me because I went to the brothel to start on this journey and got infected with the voices.
Yes. And now I must mate with the humans.
I was trying to breed out the humans to begin with. Now the voices tell me to just keep going with that.
Stay the course, kid. Stay the course. It only makes sense to us.
Okay. We'll figure out that formula later. Aura of cowardice.
Some people would say that describes me, but they can burn in hell. No, wait, that's where I'm going. Oh, burn in heaven.
What this does, oh god, everyone within 10 feet takes a -4 on fear effects. So, yeah. So you just walking into a room makes people piss their pants pretty much.
Good. When I walk into the room, people evacuate their
Oh,
bowels.
that's neat. I didn't know that. Also, no one is immune to fear. While you're around within 10 feet of them.
I'm suddenly afraid. Ah!
Yeah, so, undead are usually, immune. Well, guess what? They're now no longer immune. You can make them terrified.
The terrified zombie. I have no concept of fear, and yet I'm terrified.
You are the plague bringer now.
Nice.
That means you are personally immune to diseases.
Except the voices, because it's,
Well, you contracted that beforehand.
well, yeah.
You just went through more anti-paladin training, killing the people that Valorous instructed you to. And you can carry diseases in you.
Nice. I've got the diseases in me, man.
All right.
A title like Plague Bringer, that's something that I think, you could really be proud of.
Uh-huh. Okay, with your touch of corruption.
I touch you and corrupt you.
Whenever you slap someone, you can bestow more penalties of them on them.
Awesome.
Okay. So now.
I hope this guy actually gets to live a while.
Yeah, he can make them fatigued, shaken, and sickened. You select one.
Yeah. I like sickened. I want to make people sickened.
All right, that's cool there. And you can also make them dazed for 1 round. You can bestow them with a disease.
Nice.
I'll have to go through the contagion spell. Pick out a good disease. Or staggered. For 1 round per 2 level. I think you're probably just going to use diseased a lot. I think that's probably the only one you need to worry about. I'm going to give them diseases. Unless it's like, undead, then you might want to make them shaken. Because they're not going to be immune to fear at that point.
Yeah.
Channel negative energy. Which lets you hurt more people in a field. That costs you 2 touch of corruption uses. To just have everyone within, a certain radius.
Yep.
Go. Okay, now we get to something you can actually choose. You get a fiendish boon. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
One is that you could get the voices to boost your weapon.
Okay.
Or the other one is you could get a fiendish servant, which is typically a mount, but you could get another type of fiendish animal.
I want a fiendish animal.
Let's see, you could get. Oh man. You can summon yourself up. Is that big enough to ride? Okay. Would you like a bat or a crocodile? We can get you a cheetah.
Yeah. I always liked
Leopard.
cat.
Okay, dude. You always like cat? Okay. Let's see if we get you a good cat then. Okay. Did you want a leopard or a cheetah?
Cheetah.
You want a cheetah. Okay. We'll get you your cheetah. My DM Fiat, I'm just going to increase its size so you can ride on it.
Yeah.
Because I'm just not going to care.
I want to ride on a demon pet.
Yes, you're going to get a fiendish cheetah.
Yeah, fiendish cheetah.
All right. So that's it for your selections for right now. We'll worry about the spells at a later time because you get some first level spells. We got to figure out what your stats are going to be. Your name and other things. Your deities, obviously, now the voices. So is this sounding like something kick-ass for you?
Sounds good.
Okay. So the 18. With so many abilities depending on charisma, and you take a -2 penalty to charisma,
Yeah.
would you like to put your 18 there?
Yes, because what you said
Okay.
with your face that I would like to murder.
Yeah. Now then, for your now you're a melee fighter, so would you want to put your 17 in strength?
Well, yeah, especially I like the big weapons, as you know.
Yeah. And I'll just turn that into an 18 because that you already got a thing up. So we used your stat increase there.
It's a
I'm
goblin
using.
with a broadsword.
Now the question is, do you want to wear heavy armor? Because you can wear the heaviest, meanest, most evil-looking shit.
Well, it's something that'll protect me, but not, I can't pick anything up because
Oh no, you got the strength to pick anything up. You just can't run very fast.
I can fly though.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, fine, heavy armor.
Okay.
Onward and more.
That means we can tank your dex. Your dexterity, you're not going to be fast at all to begin with. Did you want to put your 5 or your 7 there?
7, I guess. I'd rather have it. I'd rather have at least 2 more points of dex than.
Okay.
I mean, look at a tank. A tank has the dexterity of you.
Yeah. Constitution, extra hit points. You want to put your 15 there or your 11? The 15 gives you a bonus, the 11 does not.
Bonus.
But it doesn't penalize you. So you want the bonus there? Okay. Now then, we're getting down to the fun numbers. You have an 11 and a 5 left to distribute. What do you want your intelligence and wisdom to be? Which one's going to get the 11 and which one's going to get the 5?
Which I'd probably need higher intelligence than wisdom.
You want higher intelligence than wisdom.
And wouldn't that be?
Okay, we can do that. We'll put the 11 in intelligence, so you at least get your 2 points per level, and your wisdom is tanked, which suits you.
In so many ways.
Yeah.
I have people watching. If you're watching this right now, you're probably like, "Yep, that's Elliot in real life as well."
Uh-huh.
I'd say asshole.
All right. Uh, all
Sorry,
right.
sorry. I just read something hilarious. Sorry. I'm not gonna actually tell you about it. It's better you think I'm insane, just laughing at nothing.
That's cool. Oh yeah, we'll also put fucking. Okay, that gives us. All right. And what are your class skills again? Bluffcraft. Disguise, handle animal, intimidate. Only knowledge religion? That makes that easy. Oh, God.
It's
Profession, ride, sense, motive.
high in intelligence or average intelligence, no wisdom at all.
Yeah, you're going to make a lot of foolish decisions.
And that's different how?
Spellcraft, stealth.
But you've seen foolish decisions can work sometimes.
Okay. Yes, they can work. Now we're going to start off with your 2 background skills. Okay. Your background, you could select a profession, a craft, the handle animals skill, linguistics, so you can learn more languages.
Wouldn't linguistics help me to talk people and then mate with them?
Yes. We'll put all 6 points in linguistics.
I said that in like the stupidest manner on purpose. Why do you learn new language? To propagate my seed.
I'm going to give you the language common, undercommon, abyssal, infernal.
I like those words.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There. And you're also going to learn how to talk with celestials, just because I figured why not. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, you got one more. Okay. We'll just give you some ancient language. There, you'll know an ancient language from there. And you're just going to keep learning more languages, so chances are you'll just know the language. And you get one more background skill. Would you like to put it in handle animals so you can handle your tiger?
Yes. Cheetah.
Yeah, cheetah.
And he doesn't like to be called a tiger. In fact, I heard he kills whoever calls him a tiger, including dungeon masters.
Okay.
Do you remember the chick tract where they got so into the game? I don't want to be this anymore. I want to be Debbie.
Yeah, I know, that was great.
Oh my god.
I already know I gotta give you 2 things. We don't care about this, don't care about this. I want to get to the damn thing. We already worshiping the voices. We've corrupted this campaign already. Okay. I don't care about this. I want to get to the dam. thingamahoozits. And I did not see it. What the fuck? Where are the damn campaign traits? Because that's something you can select. Damn it, why does my website still have to be down? Is it still down? Yes.
We're setting up a character for Pathfinder. That's what we're doing. I'm answering someone who asked me in messaging because I can fucking multitask. Yeah, basically we're being very geeky.
Okay. You get a campaign trait because I'm picking the other two for you. One's going to just give you the ability to disarm magical traps.
Okay.
All right.
It's not really a show, it's just more of a fun thing. I figure after last night's horror show, we better do something entertaining.
You can select from these. Eager performer. Hearing that Sandpoint had a theater rivaling those found in large cities, you decided to try your luck getting stage time there. After sending a letter requesting an audition and not hearing back, you've taken it upon yourself to travel. You get a +1 trait bonus to any one perform skill.
Would that be useful?
And you also get do any spell of the enchantment skull. That might be useful for another character.
Okay.
Family ties. While not ethnically from there, you've been raised among Varisians and they consider you one of their own. I hate you, but we love you.
You know, oh sorry. I wish I could read out the message I just got. Oh God. Yeah. That's why you're fucking funny. Anyway, yes, I hate you, and yes.
After being run out of the last place your crime lord family camped, you track down a friend of the family in Sandpoint. This is the guy that owns the sodomized goat monkey. So you would know the guy that owns the sodomized goat monkey because I changed the name of that.
That would be fun, yes.
Yeah, +1 trait bonus on all knowledge local checks.
I have a feeling you pulled that name straight out of your ass.
Yeah.
Good. What was it originally called? The slop bucket or something?
The fat man's feed bag.
Whatever. Same thing.
I like the sodomized goat monkey better. I thought you'd like that better too. And you did. It turned to your favorite watering hole. Where the one bartender murders people to impress chicks.
Now that's romantic.
One of your family members helped some guy that's probably dead after the plague put down a group of goblins near Sandpoint.
Yay,
and your family member passed away before telling you about that day, and the offer the guy who's dead made her should she ever be in need. Once you make it to Sandpoint, which is becoming Ash Point as we speak.
Yes.
You meet up with the Oh yeah, that was in the Death Cloud Zone. He's dead.
Yes.
The Goblin Squash Stables. He gives you one of his best steeds. Yeah, you don't need a steed.
Fuck you, horse. Go to Spain.
Giant Slayer. Your family's village was plundered by giants in the wilds of Varisia, leaving nothing but smoldering ruin. After the
No, wait.
destruction of... Huh?
Say it right, giant Slayer.
Yeah. Fucking Slayer! Your family trained for combat against giants to prevent such a tragedy from ever happening again. Since hearing of giants mobilizing throughout the countryside, you ventured to Sandpoint to help the town prepare for a possible incursion.
What about the two horrible cloud giants, Beavis and Butthead?
That's the campaign we're waiting for other players for.
That was a great one, though.
You gain some bonuses against giants, which may help. And those are higher level enemies than goblins, so they're probably in the campaign somewhere.
Yes, make me laugh or die. Sorry, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use that from now on. Yes, so.
You could be a goblin watcher, or you were staring off the cliff across the Varisian Gulf, spending so much time at Junker's Edge, you were watching the trash heap as the goblins below scrounged through the discarded junk.
That sounds fun.
So you want this guy to be a garbage watcher?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I get to throw things. That's literally the only reason why.
Okay. Do. And +5 to determine. Okay. So I bring that up to 3. And put a 1 here. Okay. There's another trait that gives you pretty much the ability to discard traps. I forget what it is, but we'll give you that one.
Good. Fuck traps. I already got caught out with the. I almost got caught out with the bees that last time.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Let's see here. Alright. We'll worry about that other shit later. Now we just gotta come up with a name for the evil bird guy. Who's the valiant knight of evil?
Let me think. Fuck. What would be a good name? Shit, where's my black metal song list? Because they always
There we
have
go.
good
We'll just call them black metal.
black metal.
Yeah.
Who are you? Black metal.
Yeah. Oh, someone here during the time of the Great Change.
He is the embodiment of everything black metal should be before certain people, Jonas Ackerlund, decided to make the fucking movie.
There we go. All right. Now then, we got those two things there. I take it you want to be good at bullshitting again?
Yes, and yes.
I'll give you 6 on the bluff then. That's a class skill.
Come dumpster.
Huh?
Someone who's come dumpster would be a good name.
Okay, that'll be the name of your second character, Cum Dumpster. There, it has been written. People can see that, I think. His name, the second character, when we get to him, is Cum Dumpster.
So let it be written.
At some point, black metal will probably die.
So let it be done.
You gotta remember, this is a campaign designed for 4 players. I'm going to have 1. And I'm going to fit in a DMPC just because we have 1.
Fighting the world.
Yes.
With the deck so stacked against me. Thank you for that.
And remember that DMPC is always an asshole. Because I'm not going to help you with anything. I'm more just there like a glorified NPC that you hired, sort of.
Yes,
I'm just,
you'll basically be a pack mule, basically.
yeah. I mean, I'll sit there and, bullshit through interactions with shit and give you ideas if you can't think of anything. But the decisions are ultimately yours.
And most of the time, you'd be like, "What is he doing? What with the? Oh my god!"
Yeah, I'll save the, dear God, why did you do that? Till after you already ate the
What is he
person.
doing with the zombie?
He's raping the zombie. Oh, God.
Again.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give you Seeker.
I agree. It is a bit labor intensive setting all this stuff up, but once you
Once it's set up, it's easy to level up, which is a little more labor. It's not as labor intensive as this. It does have some labor intensivity. But after you level up, it's all keeping track of the items, and then, like, how are you fucking up the world this time?
but once you get the hang of it, it's actually quite fun.
I'm putting 6 points in perception so you can actually notice shit.
Yeah, and you should watch the first couple things. You will be amazed at the levels of depravity we get up to.
And I am giving you.
You won't be amazed. You've 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 known me for a couple months.
Actually, no. Stealth is pointless to put it in because you're going to be wearing heavy armor anyway.
Yes, trying to make his tank invisible.
Yeah, clank, clank, clank.
Well, I can't see it.
Oh, I know. We'll put the other 6 and intimidate.
I like
So you
intimidate.
can lie and intimidate people.
I like how we're like addressing one specific person who's watching this.
Yes, that's
I get
fine.
lamer by the day. No, I think I get lamer by the hour actually.
Mhm. There. And now, let's see. That would be 72 hit points you got. And I'll hook you up with some decent spells.
Hey, these are like the only type of games I can play. This and text adventure. I mean, video games. I need Jim as the seeing eye mutant, but I
Yeah,
can
my
do.
computer is crapping out on that
Yeah,
multitasking between that Skype and everything else with him on it. It's like,
but God, it was fun.
I will fight you. Fight with me with honor. Okay. Mini nuke, point blank range.
We pretty much obliterated all our hit points, but we killed him.
All of our limbs were broken. We had a concussion. Our ribs are destroyed. We were irradiated to near death on top of just being maimed. But we killed him and survived barely.
And that's how you defeat Ulysses.
Yes. All right. Birdman
Can
is
we have
down.
sex in this game? That's sort of what we're doing. Or we're sort of a humanoid bird creature that hates humans, and our thing, and we're
Trying to breed the humans out of existence by fucking their women.
yeah. So yes, you can have sex in this game.
In fact, the reason the town went to hell was because he contracted the voices, which is sexually transmitted religion. And once he found out that it's sexually transmitted, the first thing he did was blow his stipend for pretending to be the hero and also robbing people who didn't know he was robbing them.
And then I went to the brothel,
Blew all
and
his money at the brothel, fucked all the whores. He couldn't walk for 3 days, but they all now have the voices.
basically the
And
voices turned them into
like
rabid.
the people would go in, fuck the hookers, go back to their wives and husbands, fuck them, and it just
Basically
spread
split their
throughout the
voice.
town. Anyone cheating, fuck that. It just kept going. At the end of that, I think about the third of the people in town were infected, and we had cannibal pits. Like
The the the
my
the, the, the
ex-girlfriend wanted to trap these people for whatever reason. She never told me the
she
reason.
wanted to kill them apparently.
No, she didn't want to kill them. She specifically told me she wanted them alive. I asked her, "Are you trapping them to kill them?" No, I want them alive. Okay. So we had these. She set up all these pits trapping people infected with the voices. When you have the voices, you turn cannibalistic. So, she didn't tell me what the fuck to do. I had everything rigged for the last part of the campaign, which I emptied the dungeon. There was, the campaign wanted them to go to the dungeon and kill the people. No, I just brought the dungeon to them and had a giant goblin war. And as they rode their doom wolves straight through the streets, all of a sudden they started falling into the pits and the cannibals started eating them. And that was the first line of defense, the cannibal pits. It's a great trap.
The voices turned the innocent into maniacal, cannibalistic, chaotic, evil maniacs. Basically, that's we because he said something about listening to the voices in your head. And by the way, yes, we could probably perform oral in a back alley in this game, but maybe we will someday. I don't know. Um, she asked the real questions. So I came
Well,
up with sexually
just
transmitted
let you know how
religion.
depraved it gets. Way back whenever I started my first session as DMing my own campaign I designed, this was like 20 years ago. I was out with my buddy and he made the quip that like after, the NPC I was running ran off into the bushes, he made the quip, and now there's a little girl there saying, "That's my brother." So I just had him kill a kid because I didn't have anything really permanently scripted for that. So fine, we killed a kid and we started cooking the kid because we were hungry. And Boink the Destroyer, my DMPC at the time, he started raping the dead child as it was slowly rotisserie over the spit. This is how depraved you could get with this game, and it can get worse.
Best part is people actually got offended by some of the stuff we talked about. So you're going to get offended by a non-existent game. This is all in your imagination.
Yeah, this person does not exist. We're not going to do this in real life. It's just, oh, this is something really fucked up.
It's not
Let's
even
have
in
a.
a video game. It's like it literally it exists in your heads.
And the thing is, it's just we have a really, really, really dark sense of humor. We're Guar fans, G.G. Allen fans. Come on, it goes with the territory there.
And yes, I agree. It sounds amazing. That's how he got me into this because he asked, "Do you want to play D and D?" And I was like, "I don't know what the hell D&D is, and doesn't sound that interesting." But
So
okay.
I gave him a pre-gen Valorous, the guy that was supposed to be fighting for truth, justice, and the Sandpoint Way.
I was about to say that.
And, we went through most of a dungeon. He was one room away from clearing the entire dungeon. He's like, let's go back to town and sell some of the crap we looted.
Yeah.
So I went back to town, dealt with the shady dealer to get some money. Then, as the shops were closing down, he walked past the weapons shop and saw a magical sword on the wall.
I wanted it. I
He
never ended
wanted
up
it.
using it, but I wanted it.
So he murdered the shopkeep to get it because obviously magical
Wait,
sword's going to cost a lot of money, and you didn't get that much from the dungeon. He probably would have had enough from the dungeon if he went through the last room where the dragon horde was. But no,
anyway, so
he did what PCs always do. They kill the shopkeep to get the really expensive item. And of course, the kid ran out screaming, "Help! Help!" And they killed the kid while it was running away. Random bystanders ran up to save the kid, and they shot him through the head. Then they
he had to be
started
in.
robbing the store blind, taking everything they could. And he never used the magic sword he got. He found a broadsword, and that's all he wanted.
Three lives, and I never ended up using the damn sword because I thought it was the broadsword, and then I watched back. I was like, no, I didn't even use that sword. That makes it really mean.
Yeah. Of course, then the next campaign we did, we were playing a goblin run, and he found another broadsword, but was human sized. Just think of goblins as midgets. Now, imagine a giant sword that you have to wield with two hands for a human. And now imagine a small green midget wielding that, which is way too big for them. So he loved using that once he got it as the goblin.
Didn't always work though.
Well, it was pretty much the whole entire thing was he was taking so many hit penalties on his rolls to see if he could hit things that and it dealt a lot of damage if it hit. So it was either you would miss or cleave someone in half with this. There was no in between. It was either, okay, I'm going to miss horribly because this thing's way too big for me to wield, or
Or you're
I'm
just,
going to whack, there went an arm.
yeah, it was really a hero or zero instrument because
Mhm.
it was fun. It was, and we haven't even got to the part where I stole someone's identity.
I mean, if you go look up online, there's like a 2-hour video where someone crafted the Dragon Slayer from Berserk. Like they made a real life replica of a sword that exists in an anime, a cartoon. Oh God. And you just take one look at the massiveness of this thing. That's pretty much what this small midget was wielding in the campaign.
So this is the type of person I am in my game days. And every time I try to be good, I tried to be good, and one time I got bored and decided to eat a baby. Unfortunately, my the DM was a dick and kicked me out rather than having people just turn against me. The other time I was playing with a friend. We were playing the same character, but we decided to have split personalities because I kind of jumped in a little too late to actually have my own character. And we were the good person until she ran into a vampire.
And a
And I
vampire charmed, and now you're doing all the evil shit.
yeah. So yes, every time we try to be good, it bites me in the ass.
I mean, hell, with the Boink campaign way back in the day, my players learned real quick, we needed distractions so we could get the guards to go somewhere else. Okay, Boink, you're going to go that way to the nursery school. You're going to go that way to the orphanage. Just have fun with the children, and we're going to go do our little larcenist act over here. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was one way to get the guards going. They were it literally started off as a joke between me and my one buddy, and it turned out that like everyone, all four people involved in that campaign would use Boink in the same manner. Just go off and rape some children, and we'll go and murder the king over here.
And then, like I said, people got offended by it. And I just had to explain that, like I said, this isn't even a video game. We're not even showing anything on screen. All of this is just in your mind. You
Yeah.
know, it's so it's hilarious. Although the worst we ever did was throw kids in cannibal pits because, yeah, I did. Uh,
Well, you also nuked the whelping pen, where you just eradicated the entire next generation of goblins.
goblin
That was the first. That was your homecoming. We went back to our tribe, and the first thing we did was kill off all
rocking.
the children, and then we slaughtered the rest of the tribe. We just genocided our own kind, and
Dun, 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 dun,
and then
dun,
another
dun.
tribe decided to pick you up and ask
We
you
had,
to do some heroing for them, to protect them, to save them from being enslaved. And after you met the people that were trying to enslave and use them as sacrifice so they could practice taxidermy on them, you went back to your tribe and said, "Well, we like those people better. Guess what? You're slaves now." And three
we
natural,
rolled.
and when you roll dice, okay, the way I play it, there's always critical failure on a natural 1 and critical success on a natural 20, because you roll a 20-sided die. And he rolled 3 natural 20s in a row. And like the first one was just like, what? Okay, so I dumbed down. I had everything figured out. I knew he was going to backstab him, so I was used to his play style at this time.
We
I
knew
had
there was
the
going to be a huge
entire
fight,
village statted for war against 2 people.
and
And it
yes,
went,
we are.
what? Yeah, you're slaves now. What? Yep, enjoy being an slave. Rejoice, we're enslaved.
And yes, we are nerding super hard right now, as you said. But
Mhm.
don't come on, you're nerdy too. You're you know me. You can't not
Oh,
be nerdy.
oh, come on. You sell out the people who fucking hired you to save them in the exact way that they were hired you to avoid.
Yes, we get pretty. And that's after. There was a cannibal goblin who we liked, who was a witch. Unfortunately, I rolled a natural one, which means you're fucked. Jim didn't bother to tell me I rolled a natural one, so I still tried to make friends with her. Finally, Jim was like, "Oh, by the way, that's not going to work." So we had to kill her. And then my character went insane and stole her identity, just minus the witch part,
well,
because she was
well, first she ate her,
yes,
and she's like, "Now I'm Vorka." Uh, okay, and that threw me through a loop because the original name of the goblin was Retta, and now I have to refer to her as Vorka, even though the character sheet said I had to update it so I could remember. Cause, oh god, that was just fucked up. And everyone else knew this was not Vorka, but like they had to play along or else they would be eaten.
yes, because she believed it's as Dana once said. I don't think I've ever seen anyone steal someone's identity before.
I've
Like,
seen people impersonate, but not just flat out, no, I am now you.
which made it weird when her reanimated head came back, and
Yeah. No,
Letta,
you're false, Vorka. I'm real Vorka.
no, I'm being
Broadsword.
holy shit, this bitch actually believes it.
I
Because that's the
thought she was
thing.
just fucking around, but here, oh my god.
That's the thing. I had it to where she wasn't just impersonating, and yes, we are evil nerds. She really thought she was Vorka because she drank so much whiskey and licked her hallucinogenic toad so many times, and she was already insane that she went completely and utterly batshit.
Yes.
So those are just some of our exploits.
That's just between me and him, man. Oh God! And then there was the Shank campaign, which was also way back in the day. Oh God, that was fun too.
Hopefully, this one with black metal and comes dumpster.
All right, we're pretty much done with black metal. I'll finish roughing out the edges and talk equipment later. All right, we got cum dumpster.
Uh,
First things first, let's talk race.
well, I want some sort of mind control element, like I said, so something that does that.
Hmm.
It's not Elliot if there's some sort of mind control involved. If there's, coming up to the enemy or dumpster for life.
Reptoids are bipedal reptiles from another planet or perhaps even another plane. They refuse to reveal their origins to humanoids even under duress. Disguised as members of other races, reptoids seek positions of power in order to secretly prepare for an invasion from their home world. Even those who are aware of reptoids in their midst can never truly be sure who is real and who is alien. As these creatures are often adept at enchantment and psychic magic, which
so
these are pretty much the reptilians.
David Icke was right. Yes, fine. I'll be a reptilian David Cum dumpster.
Yeah. Yeah, both hit die and limit and total number of hit dice affected by each enchantment or illusion spell it casts increased by 1. Ugh. Oh God, yes.
And no, by races we don't mean like Mexican. We mean like reptilian or dragon or
Yeah, you're
Canadian.
going to be a reptilian.
Definitely Canadian.
All right. Let's close this one so I don't accidentally click on it. Okay. All right. Ability modifiers are +2 strength, +2 charisma, -2 dexterity.
All right. Oh.
Oh God, that's going to help you out a lot.
We'll make up backstories for these characters, even though they'll probably die. I still want to make up random backstories just because.
You know, this one came to Earth to do something.
Well,
And they just happened to land in Ash Point. They were looking to take over Ash Point, but they realized it already went to hell. They just shrugged their shoulders and said, I'm going to follow their leader now.
Yes, he's come to do something. That sounds like a horrible movie. We've come to Earth. We don't really know why.
We came to Earth to overthrow it. Our invasion's coming. I don't know when. It's been 16 generations.
Yes.
Okay, medium, 30 feet. You can speak common and reptoid. Okay, So at least this one starts off being capable of conversing with most people.
Well, that's convenient. Always better to converse rather than just like throw them up against the wall and murder them.
What? Meanwhile, you're saying, I can't believe you don't understand me, stab.
How dare you not understand me?
Uh-huh. Okay, we got. Okay, you have low light vision. Which means this guy will need torches or magic.
Yes, if you and Jim are the same person, I'm fucking running.
You have scales that give you +1 natural armor. That'll help you out.
Although he's not 65, so.
Okay. Ooh, cool. Cold-blooded gives you
Gives me cold blood.
+2 mind affecting things.
You don't know how true that statement is.
+2
Anyway,
saves against it. Someone trying to mind control you is going to have a harder time. And poison. So it's going to be harder to poison you.
okay, hear that, random person who's listening? It will be hard to poison me, so don't try.
Yeah.
Unless you really want to. In which case, go ahead.
Oh, cool. You have a change shape, which lets you alternate between your reptilian shape and a single human identity.
My human identity will be Seth Putnam, the lead singer from Anal Cunt. I don't know why.
Fine, your human ID will just be Seth.
Yes, fine. I will probably do as many drugs as Seth did.
But the name of your people gave you is Cum Dumpster.
I'm sorry, it's hard to say that without laughing.
Yeah, I know.
Thank you, by the way. Again.
Your mental potency gives you
Of course, in their language, cum dumpster means noble one.
Okay. And this thing says these things make good mesmerists.
That's partially why I wanted it to be a thing.
Yes.
It's not an Elliot thing if there's not some mind control involved.
Oh, God. Your abilities would be consummate liar, hypnotic stare. You get a decent selection of spells. Most of them are going to be geared towards controlling minds and warping shit.
She used to be the town good girl. Now she's murdering her father.
Yes. Painful stare. Mesmerist trick, towering ego, bold stare, touch treatment, which does some cool shit I'll have to look into.
Best description ever. It does some cool shit.
Manifold tricks, even more mental potency. Oh, God.
Now that's what we want him to have, even more power.
Yeah. It's a standard
So
2/3 caster, but you'll get a shit ton of tricks.
Sounds good.
Uh,
So lizards that can hypnotize people. Where have I seen this show before?
you're proficient in the hand, crossbow, sap, sword, cane, whip, and simple weapons.
Whip. I'm gonna flog you into submission.
Hey, the fighter I built for
Mhm.
another campaign, that fucker can just maim everything and just do insane tricks with that whip. It's not even human.
That's yes. So, uh,
Okay, so you got some nice options there. And we can even build this as like a whip user too.
all right.
Oh yeah, there's a. I know that there's a trait that lets you pretty much use your whip like it's a rope, like you just latch on and swing with it and grab things with it.
I'm Lizard Tarzan, king of the lizard men.
Just likes whipping everything. Okay.
My 12-foot dick.
All right.
That would
Excellent.
be convenient if you had a 12-foot dick.
12-foot dick. Yeah. All right. So you like the way the mesmer sounds?
I like the way that sounds.
Okay. So you're a reptilian from outer space coming to enslave the humans. You landed in Ash Point and are like, what the fuck? This place has already gone to hell. Well, my work is done here.
I'm just gonna gather an army
This is a
because
good staging point.
yeah, pretty much.
All right, charisma's your spell. I think everything's. Oh my god, you add half your level on bluff checks. You're going to love that. If your first guy dies, this person's like the liar.
I feel that Valor's just okay. As long as you leave me alone, do whatever you want. You want to enslave humans? Have fun. Just
Here, have 15 humans right here. I don't care. Eat them for all I care. I
tell me.
would.
Send me some letters. I want to hear about it.
Yeah, I want details.
Yeah. Carl will be singing songs about your exploits if he's not passed out drunk. You know, the guy who sings at the entrance to the Sodomized Goat Monkey. Sort of like a bard, but he's drunk.
Consummate liar. Okay, you get plus half level to all bluff checks. Excellent. You're not going to be a tactical fighter. I know that. So I'm not going to worry about the tactical shit.
Of course, I'll be fighting as the last resort.
Yeah, you're going to try lying and cheating your way through everything.
Yes. And then if my legions of humans get murdered. No, my slaves, my beautiful
Praise,
slaves.
bluff, craft, diplomacy.
Good diplomacy. Obey me or I'll murder you.
Disguise, escape artist, intimidate. Disguise, escape artist, intimidate. Dear God. What are your knowledge skills? Arcana, dungeoneering, history.
The history of Ash Point. Someone's got to write that book one day.
We're adding to it.
Yes, I know. It is truly a grim place. I want to move there.
It is the most disgusting, filthy place around. Local nobility religion.
The religion is fuck youism.
Dear God. Mm.
There is no way this will end well. Well, I mean,
Linguistics, perception, perform.
yay.
Sense motive, sleight of hand, spellcraft.
I've never played as a lizard before.
Stealth and use magic device.
Stealth might be a little bit more important here because we're not wearing 1,000-pound armor.
No, you can't wear 1,000-pound armor with light armor. In fact, I could get it so that you have no, just with your starting cash that you're going to have, and you're going to have a ton of it.
Yeah.
Because you're starting at 6th level.
I still kind of want to see that one guy be invisible for just like a second. Clank, clank. I can't see him. He must not XP here. Even though you can hear him.
Yeah, clank, clank. I got a general direction. I can aim there. 6 plus in. Okay. I'm gonna have so much fun with this. You get a D8.
Hey, I will be doing drugs because he's an insane lizard.
Yeah. 4, 2, 5, 5.
I wonder how he came down from space. Is that mentioned, or should we just make something up?
We can make anything up.
He came down on a space Harley. Even though nobody here knows what a Harley Davidson is, he came down in a space Harley. On a space Harley.
Yes.
Because why not? Everything sounds cooler with space in front of it. Space sticks.
Okay. Hypnotic stare.
You will now murder your loved ones. Well, I was going to do that anyway. Oh, well.
You can stare at someone and they get a penalty on their will saving throws.
Good. Ah. Hey, I'm fascinated with mind control and shit like that. Always have been.
Well, we're gonna get you good shit here, okay?
And free will is about the only thing I have, so I don't know how that would feel to have it taken away. And I don't know. I've always been fascinated by that shit. Then I discovered mind control porn, and my world ended. Hey, I'm not ashamed.
Okay, you got tricks. You could. Implant half your level per day. Which would be 3 per day for now.
Oh, my mouth is getting dry.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's like being high, but on caffeine.
All right, you'll have picked up 4 mesmerist tricks.
I love this thing because do so many evil things.
I'm trying to get all this. I'm trying to see what you'd be interested in.
Mm-hmm.
+2 escape. No. Okay. Uh. Uh. I know this is boring. Listen to me say nothing.
What happened? Yeah, we should talk more.
Yeah, but I'm trying to figure out what you would be interested in. All right. A veil of illusion makes the subject appear to be someone else and then transform into a hideous monster at an opportune time. While this trick is implanted, the subject's appearance is altered as disguised self. The mesmerist can trigger this trick when the subject attacks a creature. The illusion appearance briefly makes the subject appear monstrous, then ends.
Oh
The,
god, he's become a monster.
the mesmerist attempts an intimidate check to demoralize the target of a triggered attack. The restrictions on attempts to demoralize a target apply to the trick. Does that sound like something you would want? Like you could implant this in an ally, and then like whenever they go to attack, you unleash it. It's like blah, and the guy just pisses their pants,
Yeah,
giving them penalties for making them run.
that sounds pretty fun.
Okay.
I like making people run away
Yeah.
fast. Run away.
All right. That's the first one of 4.
All right.
A duplicate of the mesmerist appears momentarily as though they were fighting in tandem with the subject. The mesmerist can trigger this trick when the subject moves into or begins her turn in a square where she threatens any enemy. An illusory duplicate of the mesmerist appears in any unoccupied space adjacent to the enemy. This duplicate counts as threatening the enemy for purposes of determining flanking, but can't actually make attacks. This just means that, like, thief can like help beat the shit out of people, and it also lowers their fucking the enemy's armor class because they're flanked.
Yeah.
Okay, that sound good.
Yes. I want a duplicate of me. Then again, I think we'd argue a lot.
I'll detail these in detail later. Let's just get your options going. We got 2 more.
I like how it's subject, not ally. Not an ally, just someone you make into your ally.
Yeah, it's like you implant them, and then you go to attack them, and then like you appear on the other side of them, like, oh, whap!
Yes.
Fuck you.
And now you're my slave. Dance! Dance the dance of death.
A mesmerist telekinetic assault renders foes around the subject less of a threat. The mesmerist can trigger this threat when an enemy moves adjacent to the subject, or the subject begins her turn with one or more enemies adjacent to her. The mesmerist can either lift all enemies slightly into the air or push them all away.
Yeah, so this is actually a mesmerist getting someone to fight for you and helping the hypnotized person fight for them.
This pretty much just, lets you have a little boost to an ally, where it's like, okay, well, we're going to levitate these guys or push them away, depending. Does that sound like something you want?
Yeah.
If
That
not,
works.
well, okay, you say that works. And we'll keep that as a maybe.
Okay.
The subject magically seems like a weak target, goading an enemy into attacking her. The mesmerist can trigger this trick when the subject misses a creature with an attack. The enemy must attack no one other than the subject, and the subject gains a +2 dodge bonus to the AC.
See, that's what I mean. Read the language, and it's basically saying that the mesmerist is having people fight for them.
Yeah,
Human shields. I love that.
does that sound like something you would want? Have them attack your ally?
I'm weak. Don't. Oh yeah, that's something that Puke used to do. He used to send out, the smallest kid for, looks like weak sauce, and then, pound the crap out of people. Oh, that takes
Yeah.
me back. Yep, that takes me back.
Okay, we'll do that. I mean, facade sounds like fun. You can now attack my friend. What? Why? Because. Oh God.
Yeah, exactly. He gets it.
An enemy's perception of an attack by the subject shifts, making the foe unprepared to defend against the attack. The mesmerist can trigger this trick when the subject makes an attack or uses a spell that requires an attack roll. The mesmerist attempts a bluff check to feint against a single target of the subject's attack. Unlike a normal feint, this ability can be used on non-melee attacks. If the feint succeeds, the target of the attack is denied their dexterity bonus against the triggering attack. The target doesn't suffer any additional effects. In other words, it's like, oh, you caught me off guard there. Wait, blap, I'm hurt now.
Oh no! And
That's
now
not
you
sound.
die.
Okay, we'll put that up then. All right, that's your 4 tricks. For now,
Sounds fun.
okay. All right, painful stare.
I've heard when people look at me, they causes them pain. So
All right. All right, painful stare lets you deal. If you got the stare on someone, and then that enemy that you stared at to lower their will save takes damage, they also take half your level in damage whenever they get hit. So it's like, oh, cool, fuck. What happened here? Why am I dying?
yes, why am I dying? Oh god,
Towering
it is like
ego.
level 2000.
Gives you plus charisma. All right, so your will saving throws are going to get plus charisma on your will. Good.
He's evil, and he can turn other people evil as well.
Oh, God.
What?
Bold stare lets you affect people with things, extra things.
Extra things.
I'll give you a good quick list here because you get to select whatever you want each time. It's not like a set selection, but I'll probably
Yeah.
pick your favorites. Like you could, whenever you stare at someone, you're instead of on top of them taking penalties to their will save, they'll also take a penalty of the same amount to their fortitude save against poison and diseases. You can
Yes.
make them take penalties on their attack rolls, penalties on their initiative.
uh you are my pawns, and I am the whatever controls pawns. Knights, I guess. I don't know. I don't play chess. Fuck.
I don't
I
know.
Pathfinder.
Oh, okay, every time he gets a new bold star improvement. So you get one improvement. Let's see.
Okay.
Let's see. You can, like, whenever you stare at someone, they have to treat dim, light, or darker as difficult terrain. So, like, oh, I'm lost in the dark, even though I got dark vision. What the fuck?
Yes. That sounds fun.
You got, let's see. People miss you 20% of the time.
I could have used that when I was dealing with those fucking humans that one time with the goblin. I got murdered.
So, what sounded cool to you? The penalty on attack rolls, the penalty to poison checks and diseases.
Poison and diseases sound fun. Because
Okay.
attack rolls, I'm usually pretty good at, not
Yeah.
dying.
All right. That's your one choice for now.
Not dying is always a fun option, actually. What do you want to do today? Not die? Oh, me too.
Touch treatment just means you get to touch someone and they get removed.
Yeah. I'm just thinking of the army I'll have.
Yeah, you can remove fascinated, shaken, confused, dazed, frightened, and sickened just with a touch of your hand right now. I'll leave that there.
Yes. That I'm sure people are sickened by looking at me. Ha! Ha 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 ha. God, I'm funny.
Manifold tricks. You can implant 2 tricks simultaneously.
This lizard guy sounds like bad news. I like it.
Well, these are just his class abilities, and he's still got spells to pick, which makes it worse.
Yay, humans attack for me. What? They're all dead? I have to actually move now? Cock. Yeah, he's basically gonna fight as a last resort because
Yeah,
unless he just gets bored and wants to cleave someone in half. But if not, then he's just gonna let his thralls do his thing.
yeah.
Because I mean, really.
You can now affect +2 hit die with another fucking mental potency check.
Remember we did the African democracy thing, which was fun, and I kind of missed that. But one of the things is freedom of thought. I think this
Yeah.
person, you don't get any freedom of thought. We love you. And then
Yes, we love you. I'm
when
just
we
gonna
gave
keep enchanting people as best I can.
and then when we gave them freedom of thought, they didn't want it.
Yeah, they rebelled against you because they were able to think and then they killed you.
We don't want to think, well, this person won't give anyone freedom of thought.
With everything tied to charisma, I'm just arbitrarily putting your 18 in charisma.
Well, yeah, he needs it
He needs
to
it badly.
to gain people's trust and then make them his.
Yeah. In fact, I'm even putting your extra point there so that In another level, that will go up again because even your spells are tied to charisma. It's like everything for this class is dumped into charisma.
Hail to the lizard man.
All right.
It's David Icke's worst nightmare.
I think we're going to have to put one of your 16s or 17s into dexterity because that's got a minus to it.
Oh, yeah. Let's put a 17 in the.
All right, we'll put the 17 in there. Okay. That'll help you a bit with your fucking other shit.
Dodging things. Because some people are going to realize that they don't actually want to kill the people that are attacking them. They want to kill the man behind the curtain.
Yeah.
Assholes.
Exactly. You just start enthralling people around you. We're solving this crime. We're not solving the crime anymore. We're just murdering the shopkeep. What? Why?
Wait, don't go after them. Go after the lizard man controlling them. Oh, fuck you.
All right. I think we should put one of your 9s in strength because that's got a +2 modifier, and strength's not going to be your main forte.
Yeah.
This isn't a hammer smash face type.
No, the first guy is hammer smash face type.
Yeah, the first is that, like, I don't care. Clank, clank. The voice is command. I obey. This one hasn't heard the voices yet. He was trying to take over, saw the damage the voices were taking, and just said, "Huh, I appreciate this. This will help my invasion plans."
He's obeying the voices without even knowing what they are.
Yeah, he's just like, fuck it, this is good. I'm letting this happen. He just walked up to and like Valorous found out that he was a reptoid. It's like, oh, you come to enslave the planet. Good, good. Wait, what?
What? Well, yeah, it sounds fun. Here, just send me letters. That was the first guy driven to kill. This is not my will. I am compelled to slay.
Okay, now let's see here. Your intelligence. I suggest putting your 16 in there. Yeah, so that way you get a ton more skill points, and this guy could be a lot more varied.
And because it's me and mind control, he's also interested in creating half lizard, half human hybrid freaks.
Well, that's kind of what they do.
Well, yeah. Whatever character I have, I'll be interested in mating for some reason.
Now, the question is, do you want to put? You got a 9 and a 12 left. You could take the penalty to Constitution, which will hurt your hit points overall. But if you're using meat shields, whatever, or you could take the 9 to Wisdom and have less of a will save. But everything's kind of based upon you having that. That's the trade-off here. Where do you want your 9? Do you want to be easier to be manipulated and mind controlled, or do you want to be easier to get poisoned and take hit point damage to die?
I think it'd be kind of interesting if the mind controller got mind controlled. So let's do poison.
All right, so we'll give him 12 to his con and 9 to his.
Because that would be that would be interesting. Someone someone controlling someone else who's controlling someone else.
Yes, that does sound interesting.
Now you must use your yes. Besides, I've been a thrall before. I remember I was a vampire bride.
All right. And I am going to give you one thing.
If
you make it to this guy, you're getting a.
What am I getting?
You're getting a headband of mental superiority +6.
Okay.
That means all of your mental stats just went up by 6 because I'm giving you a free item out of all this. Because I want to see how far you can take this character. Because this one's just like, hi, I'm going to control everyone.
It would be especially interesting if, like I said, if he gets controlled. So I'm controlling everyone for the person that's controlling me. I'm basically a conduit.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right. That's
th-
12,
yes.
13, 15 skill points.
How far this guy can go.
That means you got 90 skill points. Fuck. Okay. Now let's go with your background skills. You get 2 of them.
Ooh.
Okay. The ones that are available for background right now are sleight of hand, which lets you steal and conceal items. Profession, linguistics, knowledge nobility, knowledge history. Uh,
I don't really need sleight of hand because if I need something stolen, I'll just have my meat shields do it.
a craft, or the appraise skill.
Which ones would be more useful in my quest to do as little as possible? Hey,
Your quest to do as little as possible. Well, let's put one in a performance type.
well, yeah, because the whole thing is I want my meat shields to. Obviously,
All right.
I'll still be playing and directing and thing, but he's not going to be Mr. Fighter.
Yeah. Now, what do you want to perform in? Do you want to be an actor, a comedian, a dancer, play keyboard instruments, oratory, like giving inspirational speeches, telling stories and shit, percussion instruments, string instruments, wind instruments, or singing?
Um, let me think for a second. Either way, I could get them to my advantage by being so good they fall for my will or whatever.
Yeah.
Uh, I have so much fun when I get to sing because
Okay.
the songs I usually choose.
Singing it is.
I know. Somebody just had nightmares because I can't actually sing.
Okay.
They say I have a hypnotic voice. Oh,
Mm.
it's funny because it's true.
And since you made the joke earlier, we'll put the other one in knowledge history.
Okay.
You will know things pertaining to history.
All because I made one joke. Jesus,
Well,
tough
hey,
crap.
you could do other things like handle animal.
Well, exactly. I'm just making fun of you.
Okay.
I'm just like, yes, you made a lame joke, so you get this one.
Yeah.
Tough crowd.
All right. I'm going to give you the trait that lets you use disable device for magic traps. I want to max that one out for you.
Good. God, I'm gonna have so much fun here.
All right. So you want to be the complete bullshit artist? I'll hook you up.
Yes, I want to be the
6
complete
in
bull.
bluff, 6 in disguise, 6 in intimidate,
Six, six, six.
6 in diplomacy. Oh God. And put 6 in use magic device, so that way you can use things not keyed to your class.
Some Somebody's gonna write a mind control porn about this guy.
I'll put 6 in stealth because you'll want to sneak around.
Yes.
I'll put a 6 in escape artist just so you could wiggle through holes.
I am the puppet master.
All right, fuck. I'll run through all your class skills right now.
I think this guy's my favorite. I know the one guy's fun as well, but
One guy's just hammer smash face. This guy's like, I'm going to control everyone. At the end of if the first one dies, the second one comes in and is like, okay, I'm running cleanup here. This is what we're doing.
I'm not gonna clean up here. You girl, you clean it up. Yes, master. Oh, that was easy. Now dance for me.
Yes.
But I like the first guy as well because he is Mr. Hammer Smashed Face. I do hope that guy gets to live a little bit too, just because he has plans to be evil.
And I put the rest of your points in various knowledge traits. Just in case things pop up that require a knowledge check, you'll probably be able to figure out most of this shit.
I know things.
You just don't know who's in control of what, which was your entire assignment here. You didn't figure that out. You learned more about the history of the land, which may help more.
Yes. Until one day I accidentally meet someone who puts me under their spell and I turn everything over to them. Whoops.
There, this guy's got plenty of skills to boost him. He's got plenty of shit. He can sing.
Mommies, I've been stealing your babies.
He's insanely intelligent. With the headband on, he's got an intelligence of 22.
I have an intelligence of 22. No, that's an IQ of 22.
Yeah. His charisma is 27.
Damn.
Most things are probably going to fail his saves.
Oh well.
And the best part is you're proficient with whip. Would you like me to give you a whip as a weapon?
Yes. Well, yeah, he's a slaver, right? He has slaves. What good slave driver doesn't have a fucking whip?
Exactly. And I'll give you a kick-ass piece of armor with your money.
Yes.
Yeah, where there's a whip, there's a way.
Hey.
There we go. Ah.
I said I wanted mind control. I got more than I bargained for.
Yeah.
Wait, they were attacking you and now they're joining you and now they're attacking us. Ah!
Did my website come back up yet? No. Okay. Oh, God.
Of course, the first guy, he will mate and smash faces.
Okay. I'm going to let you select some of your spells now. Okay. Of course, I'm not even going to bother writing down some of these, because some of these are going to be given because everyone gets them. Like, you'll always be able to detect magic, and I'll just always have you make it constant. So that way you don't even have to worry about it.
Yep.
So I'll give you... So there are 5 more spells to select for level 0, which can be cast at will. All right. We have... Let's see here. Unwitting ally. For 1 round, someone is considered your ally for purposes of flanking and shit.
I like that one.
And it's like, hi, whap. Ah, why? He's not going to attack for you, but at the same time, yeah.
Yeah.
It just lets your team get off better.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get you to get the things you want.
Oh, I'm also gonna get a human companion.
Okay.
Force, obviously. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
ask.
Yeah, you're not. You're just going to start enslaving people as soon as you're able.
Here, you're my sidekick now. Oh fuck.
Okay, how about ghost sound? Where, like, it's not intelligible speech or anything like that, but it can make animal sounds, make it sound like people are talking, like babbling back and forth to each other in the distance, like a bar crowd.
Well,
You
that could
know.
be helpful. That could distract people.
Mm-hmm. That's why
That
I'm
could.
suggesting it. That's one of the common uses for it.
That's one I like. Yes.
All right.
Ghost
That's one of the
sound.
most common ones to take, but it's so goddamn useful.
Oh yeah, no, I. That's why I said.
Yeah. Uh, let's see here.